YouTubers, Warframers. Today the episode of Mr. Goats, aka Oberon. He has been primed and he has been reworked. The rework was kind of overdue, but yeah, better late than never, I guess. What they mainly did was they added some extra damage variety to every ability. And mainly the Reckoning has been reworked, that it has armor reduction, and overall good is that it will inflict radiation damage. Same goes for the Smite, which will make the enemies hurt each other instead of hurting you, unless you're getting caught in crossfire. They also added the passive ability that allied pets receive health. They regain, as you can see, armor, shield buffs, and they have an instant revive. Quite nice. If you're a pet lover, which I am. Before I'm completely wrecked the Oberon, I'm first gonna give us good points. If you're an Oberon lover, I might recommend you to not watch this video because it's not very positive, but I'm trying to enlighten the positive points because, yeah, overall any frame is good for any person, yeah, but would not be my favorite. To continue, I just go by the abilities one by one. The Smite, well, quite stay the same. Yeah, nothing gonna say much about it. The Hello Ground, they changed it, the animation a little bit. In Renewal, you have some extra buffs and you bleed out reduction, but overall it's an ability. You cast it, you get an initial health, and then you get an health over time. It's quite effective for low level healing, but overall healing, I don't recommend it. Definitely frames better at a Trinity, you can instantly heal, even frame like Equinox. But stick to the topic, Oberon. Reckoning is, in my opinion, is his main ability. It's a crowd controlling, a little bit DPS ability. Plus it invokes extra energy and life orbs coming from the enemies. It's kind of shakedown. Quite handy. Like I said, crowd controlling. If you build with a DPS, you can use it to, like, I would say mid-level missions to one wreck all the enemies. But going to a higher level mission, you might want to change your build into a more crowd controlling, where you basically support the team with your crowd control. And again, the radiation damage will add another aspect to the crowd controlling, that they will start fighting each other, which they will do damage for you, do the work for you. Slap to the first build, I guess. Cool. As you can see, max damage build is 299, and there's a little 50%, so it's 350 build. Pure damage, no efficiency. You do want to have an EV train in your squad to keep this up, or at least have energize. You could take it to, let's say, the sortie, but that's about it. What do we take? Nathan level 50, I guess, something like it. Just mid-level, I guess. Sure, they're coming from me. Yeah, they're coming. She did not get hit by the blast. That's about it. Reckoning. For the healing ability, I'll let one damage me a little bit. take out the initial group. Don't need that many, easy enough. It's like an insta-heal. You still can one-hit you if the damage is too high, but if you have quick thinking on, you basically can stay alive, I guess. Combined with the rage, you get an endless energy supply, so try out a build like that, definitely help. But going to higher level enemies, say corpus stack. Level 70, or let's double it, 100. And consider, no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna take, because they added the armor reduction, I'm at 90% on the table, or 89. Well, with the energy conversion, I will get another, let's say, 15% on the total amount. So I'll reach at 100% armor negative, but you won't see the animation of like armor going away. So that's a big minus. I would really love that if you reject the 100% ability. As you can see, my energy conversion is on. I reach over 100% minus armor. Does not take off always armor. Probably 90%, but it's not completely gone. Or else I would have been able to one-shot this guy, I guess. As you can see, I put some time in it to make it at least work in a way of that I tried to give it my best shot in a way of, yeah. This is the max damage it can do on DPS wise. For different build, what I did is mainly range. You want to have the max range for max crowd control, natural talent because you want to be quick, a little bit streamlined because yeah, you want to spam it a lot. Of course, prime continuity and flow speaks for itself. Added that about the rage. That was mainly because I would have rather have maybe a health mod on it, but rather go towards the energy, I guess. But it's because a lot of these, I don't want to make a second Oberon, because I'm not that infatuated with it, but I think it's a proper build. I could take away the natural talent, pop in the streamline there, and we'll be able to put something like Vitality on. We'll see. What are we gonna take for this? Let's bring out the big guns, the Corrupted Bombard. Well, as you can see, at level 70 or level 100, they're unable to be killed. Especially Corrupted Bombard is even stronger than a Heavy Gunner. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, why not Copper Sack? Hope I'm not gonna die out here because probably one shot of the bombard will wreck us. What I'm trying to prove is here, from a distance you can be able to hit them. So you got a team like fighting for you properly, so you'll be the one crowd controlling them. And you'll be able to use your weapons. You're able to stay alive. Don't want to get hit by these guys. You can see it's quite efficient. A little bit range build, I guess. Let's see, in action with a little bit more enemies. I'm not gonna kill myself right away. You do want to have at least some friends helping you, because at this amount of levels. But it's just for the educational purpose. As you can see, it does no damage, but the radiation effect makes them attack each other some. If I don't pull the aggro, they go for each other only. now and again to keep him distracted. Because you can make pretty hollowed ground with their range builds. I think now I'm about to bash Oberon, sorry. It's an okay frame, but really mediocre. Falls in the type of Amber. I still see the added value with taking down the armor. If you're gonna take it on a long mission, it's still gonna be very useful. But that's about enough. I could say positive. It's a very balanced frame. If you like Oberon, I understand that you might it was your first frame, or a frame you put a lot of work on, or you just like balanced gaming. No, with all due respect, I build specialized builds, and this is a frame not fit for it. Cannot go for really much strength, or you can go for max range. You will lose strength or duration. It's not a frame for me. In general, I don't see it really helpful. I would rather see a different frame in the squad. I think that's about it. Let's keep it polite. It's a cool frame. It's nice they still working up the old frames. With some augment mods you can make a workable playing style for you, I guess, with it. That's about it. If you like it, subscribe it, put a thumbs up, and if you have requests, put them in the comments, and see you guys later. Peace.